All right, man. It looks like it happened. Okay, I do have exclusive video footage for you here from the legend himself, Anthony Fantano. He had a really important message that he had to get out very direly because the holder of the marketplace of ideas, the free marketplace of ideas, who's supposed to have on all ideologies, talk to everyone, get all the ideas. You may have to join his Patreon page, Rubin Select, to be able to talk to him because he wants to put a money barrier behind the free speech. But it looks like Anthony Fantano has joined the block club. Now, I'm blocked by Dave Rubin. Mike Figueredo from the Humanist Report is blocked by Dave Rubin. David Dole of the Rash Nash is blocked by Dave Rubin. And virtually everyone on the entire planet is blocked by Dave. I don't know if Kyle Klinsky is blocked by Dave Rubin or not. I would imagine so, though I don't know if he is or not actually. But virtually everyone on the entire planet is blocked by Dave Rubin. Okay, he's blocked basically everyone who calls him out, which is so hypocritical and weaselly and just such a bitch move, dude. I mean, there's no other way to put that. And Anthony Fantano is he has a ton of clout. Okay, he's got like over 500,000 followers on Twitter. He's a universal international, personality and a meme. So he got blocked by Dave Rubin. Now that's pretty significant. A dude with 500K followers being blocked by Dave Rubin really must have gotten under his skin. The fucking loser that Dave Rubin is. Now I am going to roll this clip, exclusive footage from Anthony Fantano himself. Check this out.
Hey everyone. I don't know how it happened, but I've been blocked on Twitter by Dave Rubin. And I mean, it all happened so quickly I could barely even keep track of how I've come to this place. But I was online this morning on social media participating in the open marketplace of ideas, and Dave Rubin dropped this tweet about AOC not knowing what she's talking about, and I've been following her for a little bit now, and she says a lot of things I agree with, but there are times when I hear her talk, I think, does she know what she's talking about? Does she know what she's talking about? But then, once I saw Dave's tweet, that sort of put it over the edge for me, because Dave really doesn't ever know what the fuck he's talking about whenever he's talking really about anything. And as someone who has essentially made a living of not knowing what the fuck he's talking about, I thought, okay, well, this guy's an expert in this field, and he must know when someone else is out here not knowing what they're talking about. So I responded to his tweet, again, participating in that open marketplace, and essentially, lightly paraphrasing here, said something along the lines of, countrymen, lend me your ears. David Rubin is correct about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, because David also never knows what the fuck he's talking about. Here is a 6-minute clip as proof to you, if you will accept it, of Dave not knowing what he's talking about. And I know that sounds like too many characters for a tweet, but it was about, that phrasing. It was in about that area. So I put that tweet in, and it seemed like it was getting a response. Competition was kicking in, and then all of a sudden I check to see how the marketplace is doing, and I'm blocked. I'm blocked by David Rubin. And I don't know what to do now. How am I going to participate in that marketplace of ideas at this point? I feel like I've been shut out of the Garden of Eden. I feel like I've taken a bite of the apple. And now I'm shut essentially out of that open marketplace of ideas. So now that I'm on the outside, I just don't know what to do. I'm incredibly distraught. All I can do is really come onto social media here and just beg, please, please, let me back in the Garden of Eden. I am distraught out here. I am sorry I took a bite of the fruit. I'm sorry I believed the snake. I've been tricked. I have sinned, okay? I just want to get back into the marketplace because I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas that I need out there on the marketplace, and outside of the marketplace, there's no way for me to possibly present them. So I don't know. I'm just a little depressed right now, and I just am not sure how to handle it. Melon out. guys, melling out.
Yeah, man. So obviously Anthony Fantano is just depressed, and he's just sad that he has been barred from the marketplace of ideas, because all Fantano wants to do is contribute to the marketplace of ideas, but when you get blocked by Dave Rubin, I mean, it's such a sad moment. I, by the way, I'm not only blocked by Dave Rubin on Twitter, but I'm also blocked by him on Instagram. I'm blocked by him like everywhere, basically. He is the biggest snowflake loser on the entire planet. But seriously, blocking Anthony Fantano, because I remember doing a video, I think when David Dole got blocked by Dave Rubin, and Anthony Fantano, clowned him, and I was like, oh, that's really cool, because he's got a ton of clout, and he's got a verified check mark, so that means that I think verified check marks see all of the tweets of other verified check marks that have to do with them. So I was like, damn, this is really dope, and Anthony Fantano, a really powerful progressive ally, who's a real progressive Bernie Sanders supporter, left-wing dude, not a corporate stooge. He's a real progressive dude, and he just is such an important ally to us. And Dave Rubin cannot handle it, quite frankly and quite simply. So I hope that Anthony Fantano is going to continue to call this man out, because it's so cowardly that he has blocked him on Twitter and barred him from the marketplace of ideas. And let's just, to steal a phrase from the Marco bot, let's try to let's dispel the notion that Dave Rubin is the holder of the free marketplace of ideas. So, to name some of the people that he refuses to have on his show, right? Dave Rubin, he's somebody who has claimed that he's for the free market. He's the free marketplace of ideas, right? He also said that he was going to be the first to hold President Donald Trump's feet to the fire, which he never talks about him because he doesn't want to piss off his patrons or his coke daddies. So some of the people that he won't have, by the way, I'll go on Dave Rubin's show anytime. Dave Rubin, hit me up, invite me on your show. I'll literally come, the next day. I got you. I'm not that far from LA. I will come down, and then I will also go on The Fallen State. But that's for another time. Anyways, so who are some of the lefties that he refused to have on? David Pakman is one. He is completely dodging him. I think David Pakman has now gone guns blazing on Dave Rubin. I don't think he cares anymore about trying to maintain whatever supposed friendship sort of existed, which it hasn't existed ever since he had an interview with Dave Rubin where Dave Rubin got thoroughly exposed. But David Pakman has been trying to get on the Dubin report for a long time now, and Dubin has been systemically dodging David Pakman. And David Pakman has done a couple of really good expose videos, better than mine. He did a Brigitte Gabriel video that was, better than all my Dave Rubin videos. It was a really good one. And he just went to town on this fool, man. He went to town on this sucker. Who are some other lefties he won't have on? Anna Kasparian, right? Anna Kasparian asked him, she offered him to debate at Politicon. Politicon said yes. They were excited. They were like, yes, this is such a great business venture for us. They were like, we are down. You know who's not down? Rave Dubin. Rave Dubin, you little fucking coward. You little coward. You coward. You coward. You coward. Okay, you are a massive coward. Now, who else? Significant, you know what I'm saying? Sam Cedar from the Majority Report. Sam Cedar is probably the most feared lefty at this point, because Sam Cedar is he's being ghosted by both Steven Crowder and Dave Rubin now. Now, the Dave Rubin thing has existed for a while now, since late or early 2017, I think it was. In the summer of 2017, somewhere around there, summer 2017, yeah. That this has started. And I'm sure Michael Brooks would go on as well. And there might be some other lefties that I'm forgetting, but those are the main ones. I'm sure that Kyle Kalinske would go on there as well. I'm pretty sure that Kyle would end up, would be down to go on the Dubin Report. And again, like I said, I'd totally be down to come on the Dubin Report. If he wants to call into my shit, I'm totally down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about the free marketplace of Dubin ideas. So, anyways, those are the people that he refused to have on. And now, unfortunately, and as you guys can see there, man, Anthony is really sad. He's depressed. He looks shocked. Anthony looks shocked. He's like, what did I do to deserve this, man? And I like how he threw in there that he was like, Dave Rubin as being the person who can identify people who don't know their shit because he doesn't know anything whatsoever. I would have thought he'd be able to, call it out or notice it. I thought that was very funny to identify him as basically the genius who's able to identify people who don't know what they're talking about because he himself has no clue as to anything of what he's talking about. But Dave Rubin is easily the biggest coward there is on the right wing. Now, there are a lot of other cowards. Stephen Clam Chowder, for example. He totally ghosts him, debates college kids, refuses to debate Sam Cedar of the Majority Report. Ultimate coward. I think Sam Cedar should just show up to one of those Change My Mind debates, and Stephen Clam Cat Crowder is probably going to run away in a scare too. I'd really be interested to see what happens there. But anyways, welcome to the club, Anthony. I'm blocked by Dave Rubin, both on Instagram and Twitter. I know David Dole from the Rash Nash is blocked by Dave Rubin on Twitter. I know that Mike Figueredo from the Humanist Report is blocked by him on Twitter. Don't know if Kyle Kalinske is blocked by him on Twitter. That's certainly a maybe. But honestly, the list of people who are blocked by Dave Rubin is absolutely insane. I don't think Anna Kasparian is either, but honestly, that's kind of surprising.